my big sister, Mona.
Half big sister.
Oh, what a great way to start the day.
Oh, just so you know, not a morning person. Can I borrow some Equal? I didn't realize I was out until I poured my Frosted Flakes.
Aren't Frosted Flakes already frosted?
So is that a yes or a no in the Equal?
I'll check. Come on in. I've barely seen you in weeks. You can finally see how I remodeled your old place.
Getting there.
Yeah, well, I'm happy with the fireplace, and I love the view of the Golden Gate Bridge. But my mother wants to move that skylight. She'd like a beam of light to illuminate her as she enters and exits. So, anything else I can do for you?
Switch apartments again?
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love, and yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Hello, Spencer. What are you doing here?
It's our movie and martini night, remember? When the movie is so bad, they drive us to drink. So we do. I've got Blank Man, Glitter, Scooby-Doo me. Oops. That one's for me.
Spencer, I can't.
Oh, I've got tonight's martinis all figured out. Damn, woman. You just sprayed for mosquitoes in here?
That's $50 perfume, and you can't stay.
But Mona, it's movie teeny night. Hold up. Perfume, flowers, Egyptian love incense. Uh-oh, man trap.
I'm not trying to trap him. I'm just trying to lure him here, and then make sure he can't leave. Now go.
Slow down, Mona. You only been dating this exterminator guy a few weeks. And you made this mistake before? Josh, Ahmad, Daphne.
He only became Daphne after we broke up.
I'm just saying, I know how we men are. If it's too easy to get the apple, we're suspicious. If it's too hard, we gone. But if we can shake your tree just a little bit and get that apple to fall, it makes us feel like a man. We like that.
But Brian's not like all the other defectives I've dated. He makes me laugh. He makes me feel beautiful. Brian deserves an apple. And it's been almost a year since I had sex.
Actually, it's been a year since you first told me it's been a year since you had sex.
I haven't had sex in 2 years. Get out.
What's crack-a-lackin', people? Mona, can you come up and give me some advice on where to hang pictures?
No can do. She's about to bed the bug guy.
Hey, you got one. And I know it's been a while for you, but don't worry, the parts have not changed.
Thanks, I'll try not to gawk. Yeah, why don't you two sexperts go do something on the other side of that door?
Come on, Dee Dee. We don't want to get in the way of the miracle.
What miracle?
Oh, hey, Brian. There's an image of P. Diddy on the wall above the bed. Check it out.
Bye, Brian.
I have got the nice wine. You are looking so fine. Did you just spray for mosquitoes?
I can't believe we've been talking for 2 hours. You realize we forgot to eat dinner?
I guess I'd rather talk to you.
Well, if you're trying to score points, that was a big one. Besides, I didn't cook the lasagna. It's store-bought. I was just trying to impress you.
You don't have to do that, you know. I'm already impressed.
I did cut the fruit myself.
I think strawberry is one of nature's sexiest foods, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just embarrassed.
Well, I think what you were trying to do is this.
Teach me.
Are you sure?
Well, I was advised to take things slow.
That was bad advice.
Hey, Mona, 911. Big Fat Slim Jim threw out another track last night. I need you to listen to these demos ASAP and find a replacement.
No problem. Glad to. Anything you want.
That's it? No hassle? Oh, no two? If I didn't know any better, I'd say someone took around the love train last night.
There might have been some locomotion.
Well, I'm glad it worked out.
See? And you told me I was moving too fast.
So has he called?
I just left the man 6 hours ago. Give him time to recover. Oh, and I know you and I had plans for this weekend, but I want to keep it open for Brian. My man. I got a man.
Thanks.
Hey, D, what's up?
So, this is where you guys work. It's so cute and recordy.
Well, that's the look we were going for.
So, Mona, I'm dying to know, how did it go with Brian?
It was awesome, incredible, magical.
He ain't called her.
Well, did he send flowers? Jewelry? Chocolates? An e-card? Are you sure you had sex? I just usually get stuff after, but I guess my experience isn't universal.
Nah, I get stuff too.
That's it. You two have officially taken the J out of my joy.
I didn't mean to do that. I guess I'll just head off to my criminal law class. I gotta tell you, it all looks so much more glamorous on the practice. Spencer, the chocolate chip muffin is for you. And Mona, don't eat to forget.
She knows your favorite muffin. Since when did you and the little princess hit it off so well?
We hung out last night. And I have to tell you, you guys couldn't be more different. Dee Dee's sophisticated, confident. She got those moist towelettes in her bathroom. Whew, that girl's got class.
So, find anything interesting?
Just making sure they had the right zip code. You know I'm not one of those nosy mothers. Now, a nosy mother would have thrown out that expired medicine you had in the cabinet and pointed out that there's only one condom left in your nightstand. She'd ask what you've been up to with Brian, who was over the other night, which you didn't call her after.
Well, I kind of wanted to talk to Spencer about it first, you know, get a male opinion.
Well, I may not be a man, but I've been mistreated by several. Talk to me.
Okay. See, I thought Brian and I had something special. So when he was over, we got together.
Hence the condom. Good girl.
Right, but I haven't heard from him yet.
Well, you know, Brian could be suffering from classic avoidance disorder, or...
Ma, I know you're professional, but save the clinical speak. What would you do?
Me? Oh, child. I would call him 10 times in a row. In fact, I'd call him till he blocked my number. I would rifle through his trash. I would show up at all his favorite places in a not-so-favorable mood. Oh, I'd show him I am not to be trifled with. And that's exactly what you should do with this boy. Let's go.
That is really a great idea. Yeah, let's go confront him in an angry rage.
Oh, now that's my daughter talking. Mona, you realize this is just a cry for help.
Phyllis.
Big Dee Dee.
What a pleasant surprise. You here every day living through your daughter.
For your information, I am here giving my daughter advice.
Well, I'm giving mine the Amani Fall collection, but advice is good too.
I see you brought your lunch.
Thinking of food as usual. This is my baby, Coco.
I see the resemblance. I'm a cat person myself.
I figured. I didn't think the hair all over your clothes came from a man.
Hi, Mona. Come on, Spencer, we're late. I may be stunning, but not stunning enough to stop traffic.
You guys are hanging out again? Together?
Yeah, we're going to a play at the theater. It's what us cultured folks do.
We would have invited you, but we just knew you had something pretty spicy planned for Brian. Let me tell you what always works for me. Wear a fur coat, stilettos, and nothing else. It's a little hot, but trust me, you won't have it on for long. Works like a charm.
It just worked for me.
Well, anyway, Brian and I are so way past fur. We do stuff you see in European movies.
Oh, I'm glad he finally called.
Oh, yeah, days ago. I thought I mentioned it. Good loving always makes you forget.
Well, go ahead, Mona. See, Spencer, I told you she wasn't gonna die alone in her apartment.
Hello, Brian. It's Mona. How are you? Yeah, me too. What you doing? Yeah, me too. So, I had a great time the other night. Yeah, fruit and chocolate are good together. So, I was, wondering why we haven't talked. Well, now doesn't count. I called you. Well, so did you forget you saw me naked? I mean, I just think it's inconsiderate that you haven't called in 2 days. Even Daphne called from the hospital. No, I'm not done. Men like you have made my mother crazy, and you are not going to do the same thing to me. Hello, Brian, it's Mona. Did someone just call you pretending to be me? Hello? Hello? I am gonna die alone in my apartment.
Hate to see you so depressed over Brian. Where's that Spencer? He always makes you feel better.
He's with Dee Dee.
Again? It's like deja vu. Dee Dee stealing your best friend just like her mama stole mine. You know your daddy was my best friend.
Ah, please.
There I was, flying to Acapulco with your father. That bitch comes rolling down the aisle, pushing a little cart. She gives him an extra bag of peanuts. He goes off to the bathroom, and, well, let's just say the friendly skies never been so damn friendly.
Ma, I never get tired of that story.
I tell it well. Anyway, I knew you were gonna have to watch her back with Dee Dee around, but you know what? You have got to fight for what's yours, and Spencer is your friend.
You might be right.
Of course I'm right. I'm your mother. Besides, you've already lost your boyfriend. You can't afford to lose your best friend, and you need to end this week with somebody, because I got plans.
Yeah, Mona's pretty much the best friend I've ever had. When I broke my ankle freshman year, she was there. When my grandmother passed, she was there. When I got my heart broken, she said, I never liked that hoe. But she was there.
I've never been as tight with a guy as Mona is with you. Every time I get that close, it ends up getting physical.
Really?
For the record, I don't anticipate us getting that close.
So, I'm downstairs in my robe, watching SpongeBob. And you guys are up here having movie teenies without me.
Mona, we just assumed that you'd be with Brian.
Brian, the 32-year-old man who doesn't know how to use a freaking phone? Oh, I had to tell him about himself, and he was not very receptive.
Mona, you didn't.
Sure did. You know what I'm like when you're not around to hold me back.
You mean crazy?
Wait a minute, I thought you guys were having incredible sex. Amnesia sex?
I lied, okay? Apparently Brian had amnesia that we were even dating. And to make matters worse, you, Miss Prada Pants, are up here trying to steal my best friend.
I'm not trying to steal him. I have my own best friend, and she's burden enough. Besides, you haven't been around much for Spencer lately.
Hello? Negligence is a very foundation of friendship. And I am not going to lose a best friend I ever had to you or anybody else.
How are you going to come up here and go off on us when you're the one who told us to do something together?
Oh, don't try to turn this around on me. That is so you. You always have to have what I have. It started with my Baby Alive doll, then it was my apartment building, and now it's my best friend. But I guess the joke's on you, because I got nothing left for you to take.
Good! Because I wouldn't take what you didn't have, and I didn't want what you don't want me to have, even if you didn't want it when I needed it, and you know what I mean.
I still say it ain't a chick fight till somebody end up naked and covered in baby oil. Oh, that's nice.
What are you doing?
Laundry.
Stop the madness. Wait a second. These are clean.
Okay, I haven't actually worn any of these yet. But I had to talk to you, and Spencer said I might find you down here, sitting on a washer with a bucket full of quarters.
There was one isolated incident after I read The Sensuous Woman. What do you want, anyway?
I just want you to know that I've only been spending time with Spencer because I couldn't spend time with you.
Yeah, right.
Mona, since I have moved into this building, anytime I've tried to do something with you, you've either made an excuse or had a date with Brian.
Well, why do you want to spend so much time with me anyways? If I had everything you have, I'd have better friends than me.
I do. But you're the only sister I've got. And I think it's really sad that I know more about you from Spencer than you've ever told me about yourself.
I will have to remind Spencer to keep his mouth shut.
Why are you making this so hard? Okay, fine. I'll just take my new, clean clothes upstairs and pretend I have a really nice big sister who lives in Europe and speaks fluent French. But she's there and full of love, and nobody can take that away from me.
Oh my God, girl, stop. Okay, I get it. Maybe I have been acting like a big idiot, which I do a lot of the time. But it's very endearing once you get used to it.
I haven't found it to be.
I guess I should apologize.
My French sister would.
I'm sorry, Dee Dee.
Now say it in French. Okay, good enough. And I'm really sorry things didn't work out with you and Brian.
Well, I've been wrong about men before, and I guess I will be wrong again.
Yeah, you will. And again, and again, and again, and again.
Are you still trying to get close to me?
Yes. And I just want you to know that you don't always have to go to Spencer. I'm just upstairs. And as far as Brian is concerned, if he couldn't handle one itty-bitty psychotic meltdown, then he obviously wasn't in it for the long haul.
And if you thought that was ugly, I'll be PMSing in about 3 days.
That's the most you've ever shared with me. And more than I needed to know.
Hey, you want it to be close. It ain't all pretty. Hey, I'm glad you're here. I want to apologize.
No need. Best friends know they only come first when the other one's not getting any.
You know what my problem is? I am never going to meet a guy who's as important to me as you are. But I am damn sure going to spend the rest of my life trying.
Either way, you know I'll always be there for you. Unless I meet someone hot. Oh, this is for you.
Sugar? For what?
It's what wouldn't fit in Brian's gas tank. He should have called you.
Spencer, you shouldn't have done that. We still have half a bag left from when you did it to Ahmad.
So, Mona, your birthday's coming up. What you want to do this year?
Anything but what we did last year.
I like what we did last year.
That's because you didn't have to carry you home last year.
Well, you got to do something. It's the big 25.
And I've got about 25 bucks in my bank account, so I'm doing nothing unless I find a sponsor or a sugar daddy.
Bonjour, my demi-sœur. That's half-sister in French.
Will a sugar mama do?
Bonjour, Didi.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. And whatever we want, all we need is loving. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
So, Mona, I just had the world's greatest idea.
If it's about Vin Diesel and some Ready Whip, I already had it.
I already had him, but I'll tell you about that later. I want to talk about your birthday.
Ah, we was just dialoguing about that. Weren't we, Mona?
I'm sorry, I went deaf after she said she had Vin.
Listen. You and I, sister dear, are going to have a joint birthday party.
Join as in together, or as in the stuff San Francisco's now growing?
Together. Just like when we were kids.
Oh, yeah, I remember those parties. Those parties sucked.
No, they didn't. You're just remembering them through the prism of, well, you.
Oh, yeah? Remember the Spectacular of '86? Dad got us those bikes. You remember, the ones with the banana seats?
Ha-ha!
They were identical, except for one thing. Yours had tassels. Pink, sparkly tassels.
Happy birthday, girls.
Thank you, Daddy. Mine's pretty.
But you didn't have them for long. And I'll never forget that cake.
Why isn't Mona's name first? She's older.
Dee Dee comes first in the alphabet. You do remember the alphabet, don't you, dear?
I remember the B word, and I'm looking at it.
I can't believe you just said that.
And I can't believe you wore that outfit. Are you trying to shock those little boys into puberty, or were you expecting convicts to be attending?
Fortunately, I had nothing to do with the guest list, so you wouldn't be here.
I'm gonna go change this cake.
Take your hands off of that.
I am not Charles, and this ain't bedtime.
Mommy, my tummy's starting to bubble.
And that was the good party.
You know, Mona, having a party now could be a way to put those memories behind you, so we don't have to listen to them anymore.
We can fill a watermelon with vodka.
I do like fruit and liquor.
And don't forget all the gifts you'll get from your friends and mine.
Ooh, I think I could give a joint party one more chance.
I can't believe you're having a party with that girl. Remember the Dee Dee Mona birthday craptaculars?
Ah, that was then, this is now. And now there's gonna be a big watermelon filled with vodka.
Bet that was her idea. Don't let that sweet act fool you. Those Dee Dees aren't like you and me. Haven't you noticed that everything they touch turns to, damn it, Phyllis and Mona just got screwed again? Oh, I know what she's trying to do. See, she's trying to steal your birthday party just like a mama stole my man.
Oh, it's amazing how you worked that into this conversation.
There I was, flying with your father to Acapulco. That bitch comes rolling down the aisle, pushing a little cart. She gives him a wink and an extra bag of peanuts.
You want a soda?
He goes off to the bathroom. And, well, let's just say the friendly skies never been so damn friendly.
Good night, Ma.
She lucky that seatbelt sign came on, or I'd have shown her some turbulence.
Well, since Mona and I were born 3 years, 3 days, and 3 hours apart, I thought our theme would be 3.
As long as I don't go home alone, I don't care what the theme is.
In keeping with that, I took the liberty of putting together 3 lists. Things for Dee Dee to do, things for Mona to do, and things for Spencer to keep out of the way of. First, let's talk cake. I was thinking something light, 3 layers, maybe a fruit filling. I'm feeling apricot.
I'm not feeling that. I like chocolate.
Good to know. Apricot it is. Now, for decorations, I've chosen the lavender family. The color scheme will include hues from periwinkle to violet.
Lavender's cool, but nothing says party like a disco ball.
Disco ball. Well, if I can find an old gay man having a garage sale, we'll talk about it.
Wait, what happened to my vodka melon?
Nixed it. Didn't work with the theme. Now, for music. We'll start the evening with some light jazz. Something classy, sophisticated.
And boring. I say we have a reggae band.
Sorry, can't change it now. Invitations are being printed as we speak.
Wait, you already did the invitations?
Of course. Mona, if there is one thing that I do well, actually, there's a lot of things I do well, but one of them is throw a party.
Oh, and you're saying I don't?
That's not what I said.
Well, it's what you meant, because you're trying to control this.
I am not. I just want this party to be perfect. So let me do it my way, okay?
Let's not lose focus, ladies. This is all about a party with Dee Dee's fine friends.
My mother was right. You're trying to steal my birthday just like your mother stole my mother's man.
What?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Oh, well, then maybe it's time you had your little Dee eyes open, huh?
I'm a big girl. Bring it.
Back to the party. Hands up if you like streamers.
Okay. There my mother was, flying with Daddy to Acapulco, and your mother comes rolling down the aisle, pushing her little cart. She gives him a wink, an extra bag of peanuts. He goes off to the bathroom, and, well, let's just say the friendly skies have never been so damn friendly. Oh, what? What, that's funny to you?
Yes. My mother, a flight attendant. Whew. I promise you the words, "Who gets the kosher meal?" have never crossed my mother's lips. Not only has she never been a flight attendant, she's never worked a day in her life. She may have worked it, but that's about all.
What are you talking about?
Mona, your parents were separated for over a year when my mother met Daddy. Daddy was at a real estate seminar, my mother was at a wedding. They met in the hotel jacuzzi and got thrown out for making their own waves.
I'm sorry, Dee Dee. I'm not buying it.
Think about it, Mona. What would Daddy be doing with peanuts? The man's allergic.
Peanut. Throat closing.
Well, Dee Dee, if that's all the proof you've got, then you're not going to make a very good lawyer, are you? And you know what? You can count me out of the party.
Why is my family always fighting?
'Cause y'all share too much. We got 2 rules in my family. Number 1, never discuss anything that matters. And number 2, never break rule number 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't validate parking. I just validate feelings. Okay. Oh, honey, what a nice surprise. Come on in.
Look, I know it's late, but I need to get your take on something.
Okay.
So forget I'm your daughter and treat me like one of your patients.
Okay.
Go. No, wait. Go.
See, I've got this friend, and I think that she's been lying to me. And it's not just any lie. It's the kind of lie that's got me so turned around, I don't know what to think anymore.
Doesn't sound like a very good friend.
It doesn't, does it? So, what should I do?
Oh, I say confront the problem head on. Get right in her face.
Okay, well, according to Dee Dee, her mother never stole Daddy away from you on a plane. She was never a stewardess, and you and Daddy were practically divorced by the time they met.
This isn't really about a friend, is it?
No. And what I'm discovering here is everything I've based my entire life on. My relationship with my father, my relationships with other men, how I feel about Dee Dee and her mother. It's all been a lie. What do you have to say for yourself?
I don't think we're going to be able to handle all this in one session.
And it's true.
Good, you couldn't sleep either.
Actually, I came out of a deep coma to answer the door.
Of course! You probably cried yourself to sleep hours ago. That's why your eyes are all swollen and puffy.
My eyes are swollen and puffy?
I can't believe I ruined your birthday. Tomorrow, I'll buy you a big gift to make you feel better.
Dee Dee, you already gave me a gift. You gave me the truth. I don't know how I'm going to get over this. But thanks for waking me up so I could ponder it some more.
Well, when things like this happen to me, I just look negativity in the eyes, kick them in the man parts, and leave them writhing on the sidewalk. You see what I'm saying?
No, you lost me after man parts.
Mona, you can let your mother's lie tear you apart. Or you can see it as an opportunity to look at life in a whole new light. I think you should choose number 2. Right after you put some cucumbers on those eyes.
Happy birthday?
What are you doing?
Ducking in case you throw something. You seemed pretty upset last time I saw you.
That was the old Mona, the one who had toxic mother syndrome. This is the new Mona, the one who kicks negativity in its man parts.
I'm gonna let that one sail on by. But can the new Mona lend me $50? I want to get her something nice for her birthday than salt and pepper shakers.
Spencer, you don't have to get me anything.
Is that the new Mona talking?
Yep.
I like her. Can I still have the $50? I went out clubbing last night. Let's just say the next time a woman tells me Cristal puts her in the mood for sweaty sex, I'm gonna make sure she talking about sex with me.
Excuse me, Mona. Apparently your voicemail's full. So your mother left a message with me at the reception desk, which, you know, annoys me. Just calling to wish you a happy birthday. Again. I was there, you know. It was just me, you, and the most beautiful 27 hours of excruciating pain I've ever had. So even if you won't return my phone calls, you're always here with me, in my heart, on my hips, in my stretch marks. Sweet. Love, your mother who gave you life, Phyllis. Here, take it. This is why I left home.
See? Not affecting me. New Mona.
Did you ever stop to think that your mother might have had some reasons for lying?
No, not to me. It's always been me and my mother against the world. But now I'm finding out it's not.
You know, Mona, sometimes parents lie to us to protect us. Like my mom told me my dog Tippy ran off and joined the circus. Truth was, my dad ran over him in the driveway. I was much happier picturing Tippy being shot out of a cannon. Go, Tippy. Go, Tippy.
You sure you want to put that there? I didn't think so. Try the ramaki.
I don't really.
Try it.
Yummy.
Hey, Mona. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Everything looks great.
It's the lavender.
This is way better than last year's party. She got a toilet and a bidet. I used them both. And she's nice. Real nice. I'm gonna go offer her a record deal.
Hey, there's my beautiful birthday girl. I can't remember why we stopped having your parties together.
Tassels, vomit, emergency room.
Anybody else need a drink?
I could use some tequila. Happy birthday, sweet stuff. We'll be serving the cake soon. Oh, I reduced the number of candles on your side. If you start now, it's more believable later. I like the way you think. Me too. Bill, so glad you can make it. Please don't take out your baggies for leftovers until everyone's eaten, yeah?
Happy birthday, baby. Honey, it was never my intention to hurt you.
Not listening, trying to have fun. Woo!
Hey, Mona, join us.
Hey, I thought we'd turn this party up a notch. Start with the electric slide.
Help me.
Oh, come on. Get down with your bad daddy.
Charles, please. Please take this one opportunity not to make a fool of yourself.
I wish you would have said that at the altar.
Ladies, fellas, gotta keep the festivities flowing. Cake time.
I am trying to talk to my daughter, and that's a lot more important than your damn cakes.
Excuse me, we're on a schedule. Oh my. I guess it's just not my birthday until there's cake in my crotch.
Mona, baby, look, I know you're upset, but I'm hoping that we can get things back to the way they used to be.
You mean when I believed you lied?
Yes, I mean, no. Look, I know what I did was wrong, but mothers make choices. I made a bad one.
Well, now's your chance to tell me the truth. What happened?
Okay, look, you were just a baby. Your father and I were struggling, and he quit his job to sell real estate on commission. I thought he was making a big mistake, and I let him know it. Oh, baby, we argued a lot, and you know that's not my nature. But he just insisted on chasing his damn dream. And I kept pushing him to get a real job until one day he just went out for a walk, and he never came back. I was devastated.
That must have been really hard.
You know, sometimes I think it would have been easier if he had been chasing a woman instead of a dream. You can't kill a dream, but you can pull a good plug of hair out of a woman's head if you have to.
You could have told me about you and Daddy. Why the big lie?
I guess there was more dignity in someone stealing my man than me admitting that I drove him away with my negativity.
But you were the one person I thought I could count on never to lie to me.
I know, and I am so sorry. I just never considered what the lie would do to you.
I believe you, Ma.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you don't know what a relief it is that the truth is finally out. I'm telling you, once I started telling that lie, it just took on a life of its own. And I had to keep telling it because, you know, people would think I was a liar. There were so many times that I wanted to come clean, but I just felt trapped, you know? You tried telling that story for 23 years.
Try listening to it.
So you forgive me?
Of course. You're the only mother I've got. Unless there's something else you want to tell me.
Just that I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
So, in a way, what I'm giving you for your birthday is the truth.
Everybody's giving me the truth for my birthday.
Can't a sister get something she can return for cash? Well, that's one more birthday down. Still wish we'd had the vodka melon.
Guess I kind of did take over. I tend to do that when I know what's best. This is from me.
It's not a big bag of truth, is it?
It kind of symbolizes where we've been and where we are as sisters.
Oh, it's you and me at the Craptacular of '85, the one where the pony pooped on my shoes.
Yep, this was taken right before the clown made you cry and Daddy spanked you to make you kiss me on the cheek.
Ah, yes, good times. Thanks, Dee Dee, this is perfect.
Look how cute we were. Me and my tiara, you in your little brown corrective shoes.
They were white until the pony wandered over. Thanks for the memories.
Now, Mona, you made sure the set was repainted, the dancers' contracts were all signed. You have your fire permits?
Check, check, and check. And I also have the names of 2 cute firemen. I'll be checking that later.
Hey, Spencer. Hey, Mona. Hey. I'm here for our lunch date. Ooh, candy.
Mom, that's 3 hours' work, and I can't go to lunch until I finish this.
Mona Thorne, what are you doing?
What every good record executive does, sorting candy for a temperamental recording artist.
And they don't come more temperamental than Dante Al Dente, real name Cletus Turner. Although if my name was Cletus, I'd have attitude, too.
He didn't have tude back when I discovered him singing on a San Francisco street corner.
And using a chicken bucket as a drum.
But since his first album went platinum, he's a little harder to please.
Hence the separation of the M&Ms.
It's in his contract. He doesn't like to mix his food groups.
Well, I just don't see why you have to cater to the whims of some Looney Tune. It's a new clinical term since Whack Job fell out of favor.
Ma, I'm stressed out enough. And this is the first time I've talked the record company into spending this much money on a video shoot. My job is writing on this.
Yep. If she blows this, the only connection she'll have to the music biz is the radio in her car.
Thanks, Vince.
Oh, come on, honey. I'm sure it's not that bad.
Oh, I'm glad you feel that way, because if this shoot doesn't go well with Dante tomorrow, I'll be asking you for a loan.
So we're sorting blue, you say?
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Hi. Guess who had their favorite day today in law school? Okay, me. We had this moot court. I was clear, I was concise, and my power suit fit like butter. So, what are you guys up to?
Getting ready for Dante's video shoot tomorrow.
Oh my God, his Chocolate Inferno CD is one of my favorites. Can I come watch? Can I?
I don't think so, Dee Dee. This is serious business. That reminds me, did you pick up the heated toilet seat for Dante's dressing room?
I tested it too. Nice. Real nice.
Come on, Mona. I want to see what you A&R execs do.
I don't have time to babysit you and Dante.
I won't get in the way. I'll let you drive my Beamer to your next 10 important business meetings.
Obviously, you don't realize how important my job is. I can't just compromise my
Make
position.
it 20 meetings.
See you tomorrow morning. Fill up your tank. Now remember, stick close to me and stay out of trouble.
Sorry, your ID didn't scan.
Oh, I'm Mona Thorne. Try it again.
Mona Thorne? Sorry, your ID didn't scan. This is a closed set.
I know. I'm the one who closed it now. Let me through.
Look, lady, I've got a low tolerance for groupies. And dairy.
Groupies?
And dairy.
Excuse me. My job depends on me getting in there to do my job. Oh, you know what your job depends on? Me getting in there to do my job. Sometimes you just gotta show 'em who's boss.
Hey, I know you, Dee Dee, right?
That's right. Oh, and you're Rufus from JLo's restaurant opening. How have you been?
I'm good. My workers' comp came through. Thanks for the legal advice. What brings you here?
Dante's video shoot.
Well, come on in, baby girl.
I don't believe this.
Can my sister come too?
Only if you keep an eye on her, because I'm running low on pepper spray.
Mona, we have a little problem. Your boy Dante is refusing to come out of his dressing room.
I'll handle it. You just have to instill a little fear in these guys. It's the only way to get their respect. Now, Dante, you have a contract, and Delicious Records expects you to honor it.
And not today.
Please, please, please get out there and save me from being a bag lady at 25, please.
Mona, nothing personal. Love you to the sky, babe. But I'm starting to question my reason for being here.
Well, could you question it while you lip sync out on stage with all the dancers who are being paid by the hour, which is quickly ticking by?
I'm sorry, Shorty. It's just that the director's a hack. His concept is tired and the song is weak.
But you picked the director. You approved the concept and you wrote the song.
You're right. The song is brilliant, but everything else is whack. And I refuse to sacrifice my artistic integrity. Plus, your video hotties are a little tepid.
Hey, Mona, it's been 20 minutes. Do you need these?
No, and I don't need you in here acting like a looky-loo.
Now, her I like. Who's that?
Dante, this is Dee Dee. Dee Dee, this is...
No need. Everyone knows Dante. Ashante, this dreary day is suddenly starting to look a lot brighter.
And it's really bright out on set. Why don't you come and see?
Yo, Sunshine, are you gonna be out there?
Of course I will.
Well, then so will Dante. Okay, people, time to have a seat on my love.
Pardon me?
It's the title of the song. It'll sell. Don't ask. Now, baby, this perfect for lunch. At Neiman's Lunch, at Bloomie's, basically anywhere I can shop and eat and spend your daddy's money.
Could we do this later? It's kind of hard to study contract law while the dog eats my homework and look at designer hair.
I suppose. Coco and I still have to go to Burberry to buy her a coat. She's embarrassed to be seen in last year's style. Mwah. Oh, hello, Sugarpuss. Listen, Dee Dee's really too busy to socialize. And Dee Dee, try to get up and move a little while you study. Remember, a pear-shaped lawyer is an unmarried lawyer. Smooches. There wasn't a head attached to that hair, was there?
Don't be silly. Mother would never carry anything that heavy. So, what's going on?
Okay, Dee Dee, listen up. Remember how cooperative and almost normal Dante was when you were around? Well, he's back to his old tricks, and I won't get into details, but Rufus, the security guard, ran out crying. Now look, I only have 2 days to finish this video shoot, so I need a little of that Dee Dee magic, and I need it now.
How much more?
Well, you have to come down to set, hang out with him afterwards, then get him back to the set, and repeat.
Mona, I got you on your own set, let you drive my car, and wiped your soul glow off my headrest. Oh. I think we're even.
If I don't pull this video off, my career is over. Come on, Dee Dee. I need you.
Well, Dante is a cutie.
A cutie who likes you.
Maybe I can bring my books with me.
Yes, fine. You can read in his limo while eating caviar and showing a little skin.
Oh, hey, I can wear my new skirt.
And show a little skin.
Oh, and I have these fabulous new shoes.
As long as they show a little skin. Come on.
Sunshine, could you glisten Dante's bicep before we roll?
One oil change, camarada.
Sunshine, you make Dante laugh.
I can't believe my Dee Dee's going out with Dante 2 nights in a row.
She's not your Dee Dee, but she is the reason why his Dante-ness hasn't shown up late, made anyone cry, or hit anyone in the head with his cell phone.
And it doesn't bother you even a little bit that you're pimping your sister?
Well, Dee Dee's only my half-sister. I'm pimping the half that's not related.
Can you two keep it down? You're killing Dante's vibe.
Dante's rep, Dee Dee could get hurt. The man's a player, a Don Juan, a Casanova, a hee-haw.
While your literary references are impressive, I think you're making too much of this. Besides, Dee Dee's happy to do this for me. And who am I to take away from my sister's happiness?
It's not her happiness I'm worried about.
Look, tomorrow the shoot will be over, and so will Dee Dee and Dante.
Hey, Mona, I forgot to tell you. After we wrap, Dante is taking me to Cancun.
Cancun?
Si, señorita. And I owe it all to you. Thanks for the hookup.
If she's going out of the country with Dante, he's going to expect sex and lots of it.
Dee Dee's a grown woman. She can take care of herself.
Mona, we're talking about across-the-border booty. I mean, everybody knows the international exchange rate.
Not true. I went to the Bahamas with a guy, and I didn't sleep with him once.
Because a jellyfish stung him in his joints. He was in the hospital the whole time.
Do you remember everything?
A man remembers that.
What you need,
So do you have a slogan picked out for your thriving pimp practice?
Stop calling me a pimp.
How about you bring the mister, I'll bring my sister. They'll look great on your velvet business cards.
girl, you know I ain't telling no lies. Tonight's a perfect possibility. If I put my head.
You know, I always thought you two made the cutest couple.
We are not a couple.
Well, you could be if you got past this friends malarkey. Plus, you make pretty babies.
Mom, Spencer and I are happy to keep things status quo.
That's right. But your mother does have a point. Our babies would be rocking.
There's nothing like the smell of hot grease in the morning. Phyllis, you cooking or doing your hair?
I could do yours if you like. Just leave it on the counter.
A tea. Now, honeydew, thanks to you, we have a problem. Now, I raised my Dee Dee to be very selective about the company that she keeps. And now you have her running off to Cancun with some man whose claim to fame is have a seat on my love. I promise you, my daughter will sit on better love than that.
Have a seat on my love? Now, that's just a damn shame.
I tell you, today's music is too suggestive for my taste.
It's all about doing it and doing it and doing it well. I'm telling you, music was real music in our day.
Our day? Dear heart, my day was much later than your day. But back to my daughter and your little hip-hopster. Fix this. Oh, and Junebug, don't let my displeasure take away from the fact that your hair looks especially nice today. Oh. Ciao.
Is she gone yet? I want to open my eyes.
She's right, though. I'm the one who got Dee Dee into this. I should go talk to her.
Oh, so your conscience finally kicked in, huh?
No. In order to have one, I'd have to be worried about my little sister. Did I just call her little sister? Oh, God, I do have a conscience. Damn her!
Man, that big Dee Dee is one scary lady.
I know. That's why I always carry a crucifix in my purse.
Hacking, huh? Looks like you bought out every boutique in town.
No, just the one. And I am so looking forward to this. I've never been to Cancun. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, in the brochure. That's because they airbrush out all the lepers and purse snatchers.
Mona, don't trip. So, what do you think? Does this say muy caliente or ay caramba?
Shouldn't you be keeping up with your studies instead of traveling? I mean, the law changes all the time, you know.
I can study on the plane. Ooh, or maybe on the beach.
Okay, look, Dee Dee, it's like this. I forbid you to go.
You're funny. I'm going.
Come on, Dee Dee. I didn't want to have to say this, but Dante is just using you.
Mona, I don't think you understand our relationship.
No, I don't think you understand your relationship. And trust me, you are just one in a long line of women who've had a seat on his love.
What do you take me for? I am not some naive little girl.
Oh, that's exactly what you are. A pampered, sheltered, rich girl.
I think you better go.
Fine, but face it, Dee Dee, you don't have a clue about how things work in the real world.
I know how one thing works.
Yeah, what?
This door.
Okay, one thing. This little sister thing is really getting on my nerves. First, I'm dragging her to work, then I'm worrying about her. I did not sign up to be a big sister. If I had, I would have gotten a cute little one named Shaniqua. Who thinks I'm a goddess and does what she's told.
So what are you gonna do about this?
Well, simple. I'm gonna go over Dee Dee's head. I'm just gonna tell Dante the truth. That Dee Dee's pregnant and looking for her baby daddy. Dante?
Get your shirt out, don't you see nobody is coming.
What the hell is going on in there? Open up, it's Mona!
Hurry up, just get the shoes.
God, they couldn't wait till Cancun. Look, Dee Dee, I know you're in there, and I should have never used you like this.
She's in pain.
Dante, don't you touch her! Dee Dee, step away from his love! Look, even if it means losing my job, you are my sister, and I can't just sit back and let someone take advantage of you like this. Dee Dee! Dee Dee, answer me!
Okay. What was the question?
But I thought you were in there.
Obviously. But I heard what you said. That was really sweet.
Shh, don't call me sweet. The video hose will walk all over me.
I'm gonna hug you anyway.
Oh, nice. Hug, hug, hug. Wait. Dante's in there doing something with the door locked. If it isn't with you, who is it? His barber?
His boyfriend.
No freaking way. You mean to tell me Dante's gay?
As Pottery Barn on a Saturday morning.
I didn't even have a clue. And you did.
No straight man can keep that focused on my eyes, especially when the twins are enjoying a night out in their favorite Wonder Bra.
So what, he wanted you around to perpetuate his macho image?
And because I have fabulous footwear. I guess your little sister's not as naive as you thought.
I guess not. And I suppose I should thank you for keeping Dante's secret.
The first rule of being a good beard is discretion. The second is be prepared to be bitch slapped if you diss Moulin Rouge.
You know, I just realized I wasted a perfectly good I forbid you speech for nothing.
Not for nothing. You were trying to give me some sisterly advice, and I'm not exactly used to that. Especially for my actual sister. But I liked it.
Well, I'm not so sure if I do.
You do. You just don't know it yet. So, I will see you in a few days.
Wait. You're still going to Cancun with Dante?
For a free vacation with a guy who will help me scope out even cuter guys, I'll be a beard that would make Abe Lincoln proud.
What's really going on? Bumping and grinding the furniture? Girl, you need to get a hobby.
I just got one. Threatening you if you ever tell anyone.
Wanna do this?
Babes. At least all I did was dance.
Join me. You know you want to.
Oh, this is a quaint little spot. Who knew you could do so much with leather? A suede thong. Can you say chafe?
I can't believe I'm finally taking home my jacket. It took 6 months of sacrifice, 12 layaway payments, and several threats to friends who owed me money, but here I am. Hey there.
Hello, and welcome to... Oh, it's you.
Oh, you remember me.
Of course. An easy payment plan.
Can you get my jacket, please?
Sure. Would you like to try it on, hug it, take a picture, or show it to a friend?
Actually, this payment is my last. I'm taking my baby home.
Well, pigs are flying and the devil's wearing icicles.
I'm gonna get my jacket. I'm gonna get my jacket. Oh, come
here. Here you go.
I'm putting on my jacket. I'm putting on my jacket.
Mona, look at this cool jacket I found.
I've never seen anyone look so incredible in that before. It's like it was made for you.
Hello, same jacket, different color.
Huh. You're right. Looks different on her.
Anywho, I'll take it. Along with this hat, these pants, and this thong. I'm feeling adventurous.
Hear it leather or not, I'm obligated to tell you about our 10 easy payment plan with no money down.
Please, just put it on the plastic.
Oh.
Mona, coincidental is it that I picked this jacket? Maybe we're developing some sort of symbiotic sister connection. Like where one sibling burns herself and the other one feels it 100 miles away.
Oh, maybe. How about I smack you and see if I can feel that?
And I'd like that on whole grain, not whole wheat, lightly toasted, no onion, no cheese. Thanks. Oh, and low-fat mayo on the side, easy on the relish. Thanks. Oh, and can you bring my coleslaw on a separate plate? I hate it when it touches my bread.
Would you like that on a gold platter with a side of my firstborn? Or, just the regular?
Just the regular, thanks.
My master's degree in art history is really paying off.
Dee Dee, there are two kinds of people you don't antagonize. Waitresses who handle your food, and men who wear socks with sandals. If they can do that, who knows what sick, twisted deeds they're capable of.
Hey, that's a nice jacket, Dee Dee.
Thanks. I just got it today.
I've always liked your taste in clothes. You got a lot of flavor, girl.
Oh, well, thanks. I guess I know a little something about throwing together a little something, something.
Hello, I'm wearing the same jacket. I can't believe you didn't notice.
Oh, yeah. I took pictures of you hugging it in the store. Looks different on her.
And I can't believe you didn't see a problem with buying that jacket.
Mona, my friends and I buy the same clothes all the time. All right, I won't wear mine when you wear yours. And since you found it first, you get dibs on what night you wear it out.
This isn't about your rich girl etiquette. I mean, I worked hard to buy this, and you just tossed it on the counter, whipped out the plastic, and bought it without a second thought.
Shopping is not about thinking, Mona. It's about passion and impulse, and a credit limit to back it up.
You know what, Dee Dee? I can't even blame you. I mean, you just never had to work for the things that you have. I mean, take me and Spencer, for instance. You know, we've been working since we were in high school. Wait, I still remember. I was 15, working at the Dairy Princess, wearing this goofy cow's head, and telling people to move it on up to the counter.
At least under the cow's head, no one knew it was you. I walked my neighbor's 4 Dobermans. I don't know what they fed those dogs, but I can still see it in my dreams.
Okay, that's nasty.
And we'll probably always have to work for the things that we need, just like most people.
Well, you don't have to. You could get a credit card from Daddy.
No, I can't. I'm a 25-year-old woman who chooses not to live off her father. And my mother raised me to be independent, mature, and self-sufficient. There's a certain satisfaction that comes with earning your own way.
At least that's what we tell ourselves while we working our asses off.
And my gold watch with the diamond bezel finally came in. I had it engraved from your father to me. He's very romantic that way.
Mom, do you ever feel, weird not having a job while Daddy works?
Baby, just because I can't show you a pay stub does not mean I haven't worked for everything I've got. I'm always there, behind the scenes, making your father look like the successful man I designed him to be.
Yeah, but do you ever think that the material things you have come too easy?
I mean, there's nothing easy about being the power behind the powerful man. I chair committees, write speeches, raise funds for several charities, and still have time to go to yoga and fire the maid, and that was all this afternoon.
That is the 5th maid you fired this year. Actually, the 6th if you count the lady who turned herself into the INS after a week with you.
Well, I had to fire this one. I caught her trying on my good hair. Why do they do that?
Anyway, I was thinking about... Maybe you should sit for this.
I'm fine.
I was thinking about getting a part-time job.
I should sit for this.
I just just want the satisfaction that comes with working for what I need.
Well, little D, if you have your heart set on it, at least let me help you. I know politicians, CEOs, surgeons. Don't underestimate Mother's connections.
You're actually supporting me in this? Now I need to sit.
Lily, working is wonderful, as long as you don't make a habit out of it. And it'll expose you to a wider circle of prospective, wealthy, devoted husbands.
I just think I'd feel better if I didn't rely so much on you and Daddy.
I understand. But remember, your father loves taking care of his girls. Makes him feel tall. And he's always so frisky when he's feeling tall. I like to encourage that. Hey, Mona, what's up?
Girl, you are spending way too much time alone.
I enjoy spending time with myself. I'm always discovering something new. Like tonight, I realized one of my thumbs is bigger than the other one.
It's a good thing I came over, because you really need what I'm about to give you.
I'm scared, but go on.
Okay, before you say no, hear me out. Trying out the barter system. I offered my counseling services to a client who owns a dating service.
No!
I already signed you up.
Ma, you think I should go out with a guy who has to pay a service to find a woman to date him? Ooh, that's quality.
Mona, dating is a numbers game. You've got to stack the odds in your favor. Roll the dice. Let the chips fall where they may. You gotta...
Am I dating or going to Vegas?
All I'm saying is you may need to try quantity to get to the quality. Go with a lot of different guys and you just might sift out Mr. Right. Besides, what have you got to lose?
Dignity, self-respect, pride. Shall I go on?
Mona, please, this is serious. You are 25 years old. You are going to be dumped by at least 15 or 20 men before you find Mr. Right. It's time to get cracking. Besides, all you have to do is make a video about yourself. They post it on the website, and then you just sit back and watch those responses just roll in.
Thanks for taking pity on me, Ma. But I'm not going to any dating service. I am not that desperate for a man. Hi, I'm Mona. I'm a Scorpio. I enjoy all different kinds of music. And I don't have trouble meeting people at all, if that's what you're thinking. I'm not desperate or anything. It's just odds are I'll probably be dumped by 15 to 20 men before
You shouldn't be saying that. Why are you saying that?
Ma, please, you promised to be quiet. Can we start that again?
So, if you've reviewed my resume, you'll see that I am more than qualified to write this fashion column. No, I don't have a journalism background. I was voted best dressed in my sorority. Does that count? My mother plays doubles with Donna Karen. I'll see myself out.
How often do I date? Well, I think that's a personal question. I don't see what that has to do with anything. I resent your tone. How often do you date?
Can we start that again?
I'd be perfect as a personal shopper to the mayor. He needs a look that'll distract the voters from some of his more questionable policies. No, I can show myself out.
And I love cooking. My motto has always been the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Of course, I didn't make that up, but I stand behind it 100%.
Ooh, we gonna catch a good one.
But this is a telemarketing position. Why do I have to tell them what I'm wearing? Oh, I'll show myself out.
I won't believe some of the losers who responded to my video. One guy was actually proud. He was able to say, "I'm not guilty" in 5 languages.
Now, why you want to bust on a brother because he's multilingual?
That's exactly what he said. What is there, a handbook of lame excuses I don't know about?
Look, Mona, maybe your mom had a point. You should give one of those guys a chance.
Oh, I don't know. Let's order. I'm starving. I'm in the mood for something different.
Welcome to Lush Lounge. Would you like to hear today's specials?
Ooh, that's different.
Dee Dee, what are you doing?
Working. I started yesterday. I knew you'd be here today, and I wanted to surprise you. Surprise!
Let's try this again. Dee Dee, what are you doing?
Well, I told you I could get a job if I wanted to, and I did.
Well, the place could use some better-looking waitresses. Thank you.
Besides, with school, I needed a flexible schedule. This place is close to home, and the staff loves me.
Have you met our new waitress?
Oh, yes.
Well, none of the other customers have. Your four top needs menus, and your perfume makes me nauseous. Or maybe it's your smile. Either way, move it, Miss America.
I see Tina's taking you under her wing.
So, what can I get you guys?
Wow, you serving me? It's gonna take a minute to get used to this. I'll take the tuna salad on wheat. Wait, make it sourdough, toasted, no cheese, no mayo, no onion, no pickles, honey mustard on the side, french fries instead of chips on a separate plate. I don't like my foods to touch.
You know, it's cuter when Dee Dee does that.
So, that's albacore and toasted sourdough. Hold the cheese, mayo, onions, and pickles. Substitute fries for chips on a separate plate.
Oh, I'm impressed.
I'm not. She forgot the side of honey mustard.
Oh, I didn't forget. It's loaded with carbs. I'm doing you a favor.
Hey, I found some of your mail with mine. Actually, my mother found it when she was holding my bills up to the light.
Thanks.
Oh, can I borrow some nail polish?
Sure.
I'm meeting a guy from the dating service at the lounge tonight. I decided to give one a chance.
Good for you. Hey, my first paycheck came. Been waiting for this puppy. I'm gonna go out and whoa. Maybe I'll be staying in.
Well, I guess you'll be hanging up your apron, huh?
Why would I do that?
Well, I don't know. I just thought you'd probably...
What? That I couldn't handle it? That I wasn't up for the challenge? That I'm too prissy to have my hair smell like stir fry?
Yes, and it's not just your hair.
Well, you're wrong. This job means a lot to me, and I'm gonna see it through.
No, I'm sure you will until you break a nail or something.
Oh, now give me a little credit. Now, if you'll excuse this working girl, I'd better get back to my books before my shift starts at the lounge.
If you say so. By the way, how does your mother feel about her little working girl?
She's very supportive, as long as she thinks I'm doing something she can support. If she knew I was waitressing, I'd never hear the end of it. Actually, you'd never hear the end of it. She'd find a way to blame you.
Wow, first you get a job, now you're lying to your mom. You're only 8 parking tickets away from becoming, well, me.
What are you smiling at, rookie?
I just love working. There's a certain point during my shift when I look around and all my tables are fed and watered, and I just get this full happy feeling. You know what I mean, Tina?
I just stopped myself from stabbing a customer in the neck with a fork.
You should have seen some of these crazy web videos. One guy bragged that he could squeeze his entire body through a tennis racket. So when you said in your video you like to sit back and listen to jazz, I decided if the tennis racket guy didn't call me back in 5 minutes, I'd give you a shot.
Well, I'm glad you did. I liked your video, too. It was kind of hard to hear you over that loud woman, though.
Yeah, I don't know who she was. Yeah, Derek, will you excuse me for a minute?
Okay, but not a second more.
What are you doing here?
Just keeping an eye on your date in case he tries something tricky, like using your skin for a coat.
You're the one who told me to be open, give a brother a chance, remember?
Yeah, but you have this knack for attracting the nutty ones, so I'll just lay low and hope for the best.
Well, Derek's great. He even loves my jacket. Now I'm gonna go see what he thinks of the rest of me. Wow.
I want lemon with my water, not lemon in my water. And don't bring it back with your fingers on the rim of the glass. Bugs me.
Hey, Derek, I see you met my...
Waitress. Mona's a regular. I serve her all the time. I don't want any special treatment. I can handle this.
So, where were we?
I was about to tell you how attractive I think you are.
And I was about to listen.
It's been a long time since I met someone as cool as you, and damn it, there she goes, and without my water.
Well, maybe we should just give her another minute. Here, you can have mine.
No, her job is to bring what I asked for. Waitress! Oh, waitress!
1 water with lemon, no fingers on the rim of the glass. So, what else can I get for you?
I'll have the New York strip well done, and if I see any pink, you won't be seeing any green.
I'll take the Caesar with shrimp. Please and thank you. Oh, those are underused words, huh?
I'll put this in for you right away.
And right away doesn't mean after you've taken a bathroom break and not washed your hands. Bugs me. So, Mona, tell me more about yourself.
Alrighty. You know, I was never a waitress, but I do know good service when I see it. And I also know a jackass when I see it, and it just ordered the New York strip.
What's the problem?
I don't like people who are rude to waitresses, especially when those waitresses are my sister. Bugs me.
That's your sister?
Well, half of her is, and either half is too damn good to put up with you. And so am I. You know what? It's time for you to leave.
And what if I want to finish my dinner?
Then take it to go.
I don't do takeout.
Now might be a good time to start. The lady asked you nicely. What kind of?
I knew I should have just stayed home with my girlfriend.
Oh, I am really impressed. I would have dumped a hot pot of decaf in Derek's lap, but your way won't land you in court. I respect that.
Well, between me and you, getting your respect was a big part of the reason I took this job.
What made you think I don't respect you?
Only every conversation we've ever had that contained the words job and me.
Okay, I can see how you get that idea. But I do respect you on a lot of different levels. For one, you earned your way into Berkeley Law School, one of the top 10 in the country.
Top 7, but go on.
And I know I kind of gave you a hard time, but you don't have anything to prove. I mean, life is hard enough. So why complicate it by keeping a job you don't need?
But I like working. And I was a little nervous that I wouldn't be able to handle it, but now I know that I can. That's powerful stuff.
Hey, Restaurant Barbie, here to work? I have a tea party.
So I'm gonna quit this job. Yo, Tina, I quit. So can you bring me some tea for my party? Earl Grey, not chamomile. Thanks. Oh, and cream, not milk. Thanks. Oh, and lemon on the side. Thanks.
You got it.
Translation, cup of spit, hair on the side.
Oh, dear God, my baby here in an apron. You haven't actually been serving people, have you?
You'll be happy to know I just quit.
Oh, what a relief. Did anybody I know see you working here?
Mom, I don't think your social circle eats at the Lush Lounge.
Right. Did anybody's maid see you? You what? Dee Dee, sweetie, I have got wonderful news. And what is that pungent aroma?
It's incense, Mom. It helps me focus.
Focus on what? Becoming a hippie like your half-sister? Let me see those armpits. Have you stopped shaving?
Mom, so what's the big news?
Well, your father is being honored by the San Francisco Businessmen's Association.
That is fantastic.
Isn't it? He is finally being recognized for all my accomplishments. Say about modest people, don't we, Coco? That's right. Absolutely nothing.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out out the joy. Brings out the joy inside of me. Inside of me. And whatever we want, all we need is love and yeah. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
So I put together a guest list for the award ceremony next Saturday.
Mom, you forgot someone.
Oh, honey, I stopped inviting Colin Powell to these things. The man can't mingle. Blah, blah, Afghanistan, blah, blah, Desert Storm.
I meant Mona.
Mona? Honey, I always invite her and she never comes.
But things are different now. We live in the same building. We're developing a relationship. She doesn't dive behind a bush when she sees me coming.
Sweetheart, now I can waste an invitation if you want me to, but I'm trying to get that girl to come to events. She never shows. I don't know if it's because she's uncomfortable, or she doesn't know anyone, or if it's too hard for her to wrangle that hair in less than a week. All I know is she's never there.
But this is a family event, and Mona's family. Plus, it'd be nice to have someone there who knows that LL Cool J is in a mail-order catalog.
Fine, you can invite Mona, but she's never gonna come.
Hey, Dee Dee's. Can I borrow your bagel slicer?
Sure, it's in the cupboard.
Thanks. Oh, one more thing. Do you have any bagels?
Counter. While you're here, Mona, I want to ask you something.
She's not going to do it.
Are you busy next Saturday night?
Saturday night? I'll have to check my TV guide, but...
Well, now you have plans. Daddy's being honored at a big dinner, and you're invited.
Oh, sorry. Not a fan of society shindigs. Too much rubber chicken and plastic surgery. Or is that rubber faces and plastic chicken? I don't know. Anyway, I don't like them.
Didn't I tell you mother is always right?
Look, Mona, this is a chance for us to do something as sisters for our dad. What do you say?
All you have is poppy seed.
Come on. It'll make Daddy really happy. He's always bragging about you.
Really? What does he say?
Oh, he goes on and on about how smart you are and how successful you are and how great you're doing in law school. Oh, wait. I've shifted over to me.
Funny how that always happens.
This looks delicious, Mrs. Thorne.
Spencer, I've known you for 8 years. When are you gonna start calling me Phyllis? Better yet, when are you gonna start calling me Mom?
Mom?
Not you, honey. Still can't believe you couldn't remember cinnamon raisin bagels.
I told you I checked 3 stores. They only had poppy seed. So I ran into Dee Dee earlier, and she invited me to this award ceremony for Dad.
So what did she say when you told her you weren't going?
Well, actually, I was kind of thinking maybe I would.
You're going to celebrate a man who has missed so many of your important events?
Ma,
Like your 3rd grade trombone solo? I don't remember him cheering during Super Freak.
No one was, Ma.
Have I mentioned how delicious this brunch is? Mm-hmm.
Well, Dad was there when he could be, and now I want to be there for him.
Mona, I know it's not for me to say, so I'll say it. This is a bad idea. Besides, you're not gonna know anybody at that banquet.
I'll go with you.
Not with my waffles in your stomach, you won't.
Hi.
Shouldn't you be getting ready?
I am ready. Well, I was when I left my apartment.
Okay. Normally, I'd like a little more time to work my magic, but luckily I'm good under pressure.
Is this gonna hurt?
Only if you put up a struggle. Okay, get rid of this, draw the eye away from that, camouflage this, burn this.
I'm sorry. I just can't get over how incredible Mona looks. Dee Dee, you're a miracle worker. It's like you turned a cheese sandwich into a souffle. It's like you changed a hoopty into a benzo. It's like one of those nasty worms that turn into a beautiful...
All right. Your best friend status is slipping. Ooh, this is the good stuff.
It sure is. She's nice. Real nice.
Oh, look, there's Daddy. Uh-oh. He's sporting his dress hair. Don't touch it. It's a little over-greased.
How amazing is this? Both my beautiful daughters here to share this evening. I am so blessed.
Hey, Mr. Thorne, congratulations.
Thank you. It's always nice to see you, Chester.
Spencer?
That's what I said. Hey, how about taking a picture of me with these two supermodels?
Oh. Doesn't this feel great, all of us here together?
It sure does. But I gotta go pretend to be interested in the mayor's new calf implants. I love you.
Hi.
Hi. Let's go see where we're sitting. We're at table 1.
Duh, of course. Well, actually, Chester and I are at table 30.
What? Tonight is all about us being together. How can we be together if we're not together?
It's kind of the reason I showed up. Who did the table assignments?
Hello, dears. Oh, sweet pea, you look beautiful. Not at all like your mother.
I told you. It's like turning an old lamp into a chandelier. It's like turning a...
Sir. My dear, I can't tell you how thrilled I was when Dee Dee told me you were actually coming an hour ago.
Mom, Mona's not sitting with us. She's all the way at the back.
I know, and I've been trying to figure out a way to remedy that. It's just that I cannot put Senator Scranton and his wife at the back table. That's where his mistress is sitting. And your sister was a last-minute invite.
I was?
Oh, sorry, sugar puss, you weren't supposed to hear that. It's my theatrical training, you know, my voice just carries, woo, you know. But I have a plan. Lucky for us, the senator has a drinking problem. He never makes it through these things. So, as soon as he passes out, we'll whisk you up to that front table where you belong.
But, Mom, couldn't you just...
There's Congressman Wooten. His son goes to Stanford. Time to sparkle. Come on, lift. Up. Yes, carriage.
Come on, let's go find our seats. Never met a real mistress before. I want to get an autograph.
Welcome to table 30. I'm Gabe Edelman, Dee Dee's orthodontist. This is Grace. Her son Max does Charles's taxes. Scotty here is his caddy. And this is...
Tammy. Big T, little A.
Yes, I can see that.
And what do you do, Tammy?
Senator Scranton. Look, I made a pony out of my butter pads.
Come on, Mona. Let's sit down.
Do we have to? Whoa, busy little corner, huh?
So, Tammy, are you a Democrat?
No, I'm a Libra.
How do you know Charles?
Oh, I'm his daughter, Mona.
Oh, you're the other one.
Yep, that's me, the other. I also answer to Hey You. What am I even doing here?
You know I voted Libra in the last election.
No, I'm just playing dumb. What's your excuse?
I couldn't help noticing your smile.
Really? Thank you.
Just as I thought, you have quite an overbite. Here, give me a call.
I don't know how much more of this quality family time I can take.
So, what did you do to end up back here, hon? Marry outside your race? Unplanned pregnancy? Like the ladies? You can tell me my niece Sylvia is a gym teacher. I can hook you up.
Let's get Spencer out of here. Come on. Excuse us.
Mona, where are you going?
Me, my buck teeth, and Chester are going home.
But this This is a night for family.
Yeah, your family. This is the worst night of my life. And you know, I've had some pretty bad nights.
Come on, you're not the first person to come from a divorced family. This is America, baby. Most families are like yours and mine.
Ooh, yippee, life, liberty, and dysfunction for all.
Mona, you know how it is for me around my dad. I just avoid him altogether, which is easy, because I don't know where he lives. The point is, I found a way to deal with it.
I know, but Dee Dee in the building, it's like the step-family thing is so in my face all the time. It's like a Your Life Blows alarm clock. Oh, look, it just went off again.
Mona, I was worried about you. What happened?
Well, let's see. I learned how to make butter animals. I got a nice case of whiplash from the kitchen door, and I have a date with a female gym teacher.
Well, this is where I came in. Whatever you do, don't mention an overbite.
I brought you salmon and stroganoff. Strangely, they both taste like chicken.
Thanks.
So are you feeling okay?
Actually, I'm feeling like you shouldn't bother to invite me to anything else because I'm never, ever, ever gonna do that again.
But Mona, I just want to...
No, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate your effort, but us pretending like we're one big happy family is never gonna work because nobody cares. Not Dad, not my mom, not your mom, not even Tammy. Nobody.
I care. Now, who the hell is Tammy? Phyllis, hi. Thanks for coming.
No problem. I'm glad you called. Sorry I hung up the first 2 times.
Well, you must have been surprised to hear from me. And now I know where Mona gets her lovely phone manner. Would you like some coffee?
Girl, this is a family meeting. People are gonna wake up and smell the coffee, not drink it. But if you're already brewing, I'll take latte, extra foam.
I'm really glad you agreed to do this. Could you get that?
This is just like that nightmare I told you about. Don't talk to it. Don't bargain with it. Just cover your eyes and pray it doesn't steal your soul.
Hello, Phyllis.
I never could get you to take out the trash when we were married.
Neutral corners, ladies. Hey, Diddy, what's going on? I thought you were doing a poetry reading.
Yeah, and I can't believe you bought that one.
Okay, Dee Dee, what's the emergency? Oh my God, this is an intervention, isn't it? Is this about the drinking, the smoking, the gambling? I only told you that story about the bookie so you'd lend me the $100. You really think I hang out with a guy named Johnny Fingers?
Mona, relax. It is kind of an intervention, but it's not for you, it's for us. Just have a seat. And it was $200, and I'm still waiting for it. I asked everyone here because we've got to find a way for this family to get along. Now let's talk about what happened last night.
I'll go first. I am not gonna tolerate my daughter being treated like a second-class citizen.
Ma, I can fight my own battles.
But you don't. That's why I'm here. Child, didn't you notice that Mona left your little Ain't I Great party early?
Well, Didi said she wasn't feeling well.
I didn't want to upset you on your big night.
I told her not to go to that thing. Didn't I tell you not to go to that thing? What'd I tell you? Tell me what I told you. I'll tell you what I told you. I told her not to go to that thing.
Hard to believe you walked away from that.
Charles, our daughter was very upset.
Mom, please don't speak for me.
Then go ahead.
Well, last night I did feel a little...
humiliated.
Ma, please.
Phyllis, we welcome your enthusiastic input, but why don't we let Mona finish her thought? Mona.
It's just, I don't know. I felt
hurt, left out, kicked to the curb, not a member of this family. Frankly, I'm embarrassed to have been a part of it. Sorry, your mother's contagious.
But wait a minute. Why was Mona seated in the back? She should have been at the family table.
I did the best I could with the short notice I was given.
Dee, I can't believe you let this happen. You were in charge of the guest list.
Oh, no, don't try to turn this on me now. You were the one who let this go on for years. You never insisted Mona be more involved in these functions.
I guess I shouldn't let you handle something this important.
Oh, really? Well, I'll tell you something that you won't be handling anytime soon, all this brown sugar.
This is almost better than alimony.
Sorry your feelings were hurt, sweet stuff. But on the bright side, once your parents finally drive you over the edge, you might find a handsome psychiatrist.
Well, I hate to say this, but Dee's got a point, which means I'll have to be at Tiffany at the crack of dawn. The truth is, I've allowed this to go on. What happened last night is completely my fault.
Well, amen to that.
Phyllis, I think you should own up to your part in this, too.
I beg your pardon.
You're always trying to pull Mona away. But we're her family, too.
Oh, well, that's new. Blame the mother.
So, from now on, you're going to be at every family event, front and center.
You don't get it. I don't want to be invited.
Why not, Muffin?
Because being there just brings it all back. Remember when I was little and I used to spend the weekends with you? Yay! And then on Sunday, Mom would come and pick me up.
Oh, Phyllis, FYI, we went shopping, so you may not recognize Mona's clothes. They're in style.
Speaking of style, where'd you get that dress? Home wreckers big and tall?
Now, ladies, let's remember what the judge said.
Thanks for the baby alive doll, Mona. But remember, you're just borrowing it. I wrote my name on its tush. Bye, Daddy.
Bye, Muffin.
And every time I left, I was reminded that I wasn't really a part of your family. And that's exactly how I felt last night, like an outsider.
Then why did you even agree to go?
Because a little person was sweating me about it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess for the same reason Charlie Brown keeps kicking the football. Because you think it's going to be different the next time, but it never is.
Mona, I had no idea you felt like this. My God, I certainly don't want you to. I am so sorry.
Well, there you have it. Your father finally admitted how sorry he is. Well, my work here is done. I came, I saw, I intervened. You gotta love me.
Hey, Mom. Thank you.
Oh, baby, anytime. And Dee Dee, thank you.
Your mothers are a handful, but I gotta give them credit. They did a great job of raising you two. Just wish I had more to do with it. You know, the truth is, with all my success, you girls are what I'm the most proud of.
That's sweet. How nice is this? All of us here together, not screaming.
I guess it was worth one night of total humiliation.
No, you missed the total humiliation. Dad danced. The robot.
And hold on now, I had some smooth moves. Watch me.
That was your father.
No, that's your father.
Daddy, do the thing. Do the thing. Ah!
Watch me.
Watch me now.
Watch me.
Oh, what you missed at the recital. What do you think?
Wow, honey. I don't think I've ever heard Super Freak sound quite like that.
Thanks. You want to hear it again?
Sure.
Okay.
stupid shark club for an hour.
I told you what to do to get us in.
For the last time, I'm not flashing my boobs like that white girl. I love you. Can you sign my book for me, please?
Anything for you, man.
You think that you can help me and my friends get into the club?
I guess I can do that. We all together, bro.
Hold up. I got a brilliant idea. I'll be right back. Girl, we're about to be kicking it with DMX and the big ballers. Come on.
How come we're getting in all of a sudden?
Because I told him I was with you. Scary Spice.
But couldn't you have made me an A-list celebrity? Nobody's even seen her in years.
Exactly. Time to get your British on.
Hello. Hello, Lou.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Look, he's got me knickers in a twist.
You're scaring me, Scary.
San Francisco, I love you, baby.
Hey, back up. Spencer Williams, A&R Delicious Records. Man, that was kind of tight, man. You know, I just want to know, how you get these women so worked up?
Be nice to the ladies, and they'll be nice to you.
Scary Spice, is that you?
Yes, and who would you be, Ducky?
Don't remember me, huh?
Oh, well, it's been ages. When's the last time we met up?
Divorce court. How was your first husband, Miles?
Miles, right. That was during me foggy spell. You're the bloke I sent all those alimony checks to. The one with the mole on your naughty bits, eh?
The very same. I had it removed. Careful look, see.
No, wait. I'm not Scary Spice. My name is Mona Thorne. I'm not English. I don't even like English muffins.
Me either. Miles Weston. And I don't even know what naughty bits are, although I do have an idea.
Sorry, I just got carried away. It's the Scary in me.
Please, don't apologize. It was fun.
Yes, it was.
So, you here with anybody?
No, I'm not. Are you?
I am now.
All right, then.
Come on, dog. Show me some of those roughneck Casanova moves, man.
Can't teach a cat dog tricks, man. You either got it or you don't, bro. You ain't got it.
Come on, X. Teach me to exude, man.
You're not gonna stop bothering me until I tell you something, huh?
Nope.
And that's why you're by yourself now. All right, check it out. See beautiful right there with the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ignore her.
Huh?
Yeah, you gotta ignore her. See, she's gonna want somebody that she thinks she can't have.
All right.
Hey, you want to dance? I said, do you want to dance? Fine.
So, how'd I do?
You were supposed to ignore her until she came over.
But I exuded, right?
Yeah, you exuded stupidity, man. I'm done. And don't follow me.
Ooh, sweet pea, is that you at this hour with a man. A cute man. Way to go, Sugar Plum.
Miles, meet my father's wife and my half-sister, Big Dee Dee and Dee Dee.
A pleasure.
Mona's told me all about you. Well, not all, but some. But the some was really good.
Well, I certainly hope so.
So what brings you by at this hour?
Marital strife. Your father stayed out late, so I'm teaching him a lesson by staying out later. Love is a battlefield, girls.
Make yourself at home. I'll just go make some coffee.
Hey, I see you reading Cornell West.
Oh, I was, but it's a little preachy. Now I'm reading the new John Grisham. It's got murders and sex.
John Grisham, huh? You know he tried to keep Denzel out that movie.
Must have missed that. And I'm out of coffee. How about tap water or Sunny Delight?
I'm not sure it's in either, so I'm gonna pass.
Want to listen to some music?
That's a good idea.
I just picked up the new Avril Lavigne CD.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's in that either, so I'm gonna pass on that too. Why don't we just check out BET, see what Ed Gordon's talking about?
Oh, sorry, my cable's out. Oh, but I have the first season of Dawson's Creek on DVD.
That's okay. I gotta get up early. I should be going.
Sorry about the coffee and the music. I see I'm making a great impression here.
You made a great impression the minute I laid eyes on you. I'll call you in the morning.
Okay. Oh.
So, you've been seeing this Miles guy for almost 2 weeks.
That's right. And not only does he always pick me up on time, he pays with a credit card that hasn't been confiscated and cut up once.
Nice, but does he have a job? Can you call him at home? Is that his mama's car he's driving?
He's a sports writer, a homeowner, and he pays for his mother's car.
Ooh, we like that.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey!
My, aren't you good looking? And you brought flowers. Now that is good home training.
I'll pass the compliment on to my mom.
Miles, are you hungry? I just made chicken satay with peanut sauce.
Oh, no, thanks. I'm boycotting peanuts till Georgia gets rid of their Confederate state flag.
Oh. Well, how do you feel about Wisconsin?
They're cool.
Good. Cheese?
Hey, so glad I caught you. Hello, Phyllis.
Hello, Dee Dee. Miles, this is Dee Dee and her inappropriate cleavage.
We've all met. Listen, this guy I'm dating has a table for 4 at the Shark Club. The limo's waiting. You want to come?
I'm game.
Do you mind, Ma?
Oh, no, you young people, go. Have a good time. Yeah.
Oh.
Don't you leave Miles alone with Dee Dee and her cleavage, or she'll try to steal him just like her mama tried to steal your daddy. There I was.
Ma! That story isn't true, remember?
Hey, just because it's a lie doesn't mean we can't learn from it.
Your sister's got some serious moves. So, when you gonna show me what you got?
Maybe later. I don't really like this song.
Okay, but in the meantime, do you think Dee Dee would mind if I cut in?
Oh, you know, suddenly the song's starting to grow on me.
Is your sister having some kind of fit?
I'm not sure, but I think that's how she dances.
So, are we still on for the movies tomorrow night?
I'm not sure about that, Mona.
Okay, this time I promise not to smuggle crab legs in my purse.
No, it's not that. Listen, I really enjoyed spending time with you. You're quirky, you're funny. But to be honest, I just don't think we're very compatible.
What do you mean?
We're just very different. We see issues kind of different. You know, we have likes and dislikes that are very different.
Well, wait a second. Isn't that what makes a relationship interesting? I mean, you don't want to date yourself, do you?
No. I just prefer to be with someone who is a little more, how should I say this? Black.
Are you sure that's how you wanted to say that?
Look, I'm just into sisters, that's all.
Well, I'm a sister.
Yes, you're a sister with an ER, and I'm looking for a sister with an AH. You know, it's like a chitlin, not a chitterling.
A what?
That's my point exactly. I just want to be with someone who has a little more flavor, a little more soul. I'm sorry, Mona, it's just not gonna work out.
I can't believe Miles broke up with you.
Just tell me exactly how you screwed it up so I can tell you how to fix it.
Mom, you said I don't have enough soul. Like, I'm not black enough. Can you believe that guy's chutzpah?
No, I cannot. Hasn't he noticed you have my behind? We are plenty black.
Well, apparently Miles likes his sisters a little more ethnic.
Please, you're African American and Jewish. The only way you could be more ethnic is if you played the bagpipes.
I wonder if seeing you dance pushed him over the edge.
So I'm rhythmically challenged. This is all your fault, Ma.
Don't blame me. Blame your grandma, Sophie. My mother is the sweetest little Jewish woman. Makes a kugel to die for. But at family reunions, boy, does she stink up the Soul Train line.
Forget Miles, Mona. You can do better. There are plenty of guys out there.
This is San Francisco. I am more likely to be struck by lightning while cashing a winning lottery ticket than meet a decent straight man.
Well, lightning has to hit somebody.
I'm just so tired of being alone.
Ain't nothing wrong with being alone. Condoleezza Rice is alone. Diana Ross is alone. I mean, sure, she's got a lot of hair, but when she take it off, that heifer's alone.
Somehow that doesn't make me feel better.
Look, Mona, just because you have mixed heritage does not make you some watered-down black person. I raised you to be proud of all that you are, so don't you let some man make you doubt who that is. So you're losing. You can still have a full life. You can always get yourself some cats and join a book club like me. I'm damn happy.
The scary thing is she really thinks that.
My God, what if I end up like my mother, alone and angry? I don't want to be alone. I want a man to be angry at. I've always embraced my uniqueness, but men don't. So maybe it's time to let it go.
Do you really want to compromise who you are just to get a guy?
But Miles isn't just any guy. I mean, if you were really into someone who's a vegetarian, you might give up those nasty pork rinds you like so much. So if Miles wants me to be funky, ethnic, and bootylicious, then hey, that's what I'm gonna be.
I hope you know what you're doing.
No, I do not. That's why I need your help.
Okay, I can help with the funky and the ethnic, but I think the bootylicious is a little ambitious.
Wow, it is amazing what you did with that table runner.
Okay, now, swing your hips with me. That's right. Now release your hips and swing your arms a little bit. Hey! Hey, there isn't a bee loose. Now, keep it low and tight. Low and tight.
Hello. Aren't we a little early for Kwanzaa?
Mom, I'm teaching Mona a few dance steps to impress Miles.
Well, I was quite the dancer before I got married and Dee Dee gave me hips.
Mom, she wants to dance in a club, not a production of Cats.
Step aside. Mama's got this. This little move got Dee Dee conceived. This little move got me out of $1,000 worth of speeding tickets. And this little move I have yet to use. I'm saving it for something big.
Really? You're gonna teach me how to do that?
No, I was just showing off. You're gonna do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there's Miles. Do I look okay?
Look gorgeous. Like a Nubian disco queen. And remember, if you lose the beat, just follow my lead.
What is that?
Mona? I almost didn't recognize it.
Well, you know, my sister likes to change things up.
I hope you're not too upset with me. I just thought it was best to be upfront with you.
Hey, you have your preferences and you were honest. I like that in a strong black brother. So what you say? Want to shake what our mama gave us?
Oh, no, don't.
Why? You afraid I might turn you out?
That's why during these very troubled times, I believe we owe it to ourselves to connect on a higher spiritual plane. So you want to take a shower?
Spencer! I need to dance next to Mona so I can keep her on the beat. Come on.
Sorry, girl. Spencer's in demand. Hey, feeling me kind of rough there, didn't you? Like it.
I didn't realize you had this side to you.
Well, as strong sisters, us, are very complex.
So, you heard what a brother was looking for, and you showed me that.
I'm a very good listener. 7, 8.
And bounce with me, bounce with me, bounce with me.
I think I could have been wrong about you. Why don't I go get us a drink? Huh?
You think it's going great. Miles is loving my new blackitude.
Well, I think you look a little silly. But if the Erica Badu rag gets you much needed loving, I think I'm gonna get one for myself. Bounce it, bounce it.
See, Dee Dee, I was right. Making a few changes was worth it.
Well, I don't know, Mona. Watching you on the dance floor, it just looked like you were trying so hard.
Because I am. The talking and the counting thing is kicking my ass.
Mona, if he were the right person, you wouldn't have to go through all these changes.
Well, that's the difference between me and you. You have the luxury of being yourself, but I don't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to have drinks for the man who likes me for who I'm trying to be.
So, Mona, I am really digging your new look.
Thanks. But it's not all that different. Just a little more colorful.
Well, it's different enough.
Good. Wait. Different enough? What does that mean?
No, I just think all the changes you made are more in touch with who we are.
Who we are. Or who you are.
What does that mean?
Miles, you have no idea who I am. I mean, and why would you? I have been trying so hard to be a sister for you that I'm not even acting like myself, which is really your loss. Because I am a strong black woman. And if you can't see that, then maybe you need to examine your own issues because you, Malcolm, ex-boyfriend, are not the arbiter of blackness.
Wow. You make a good point. We're not all the same. Maybe I shouldn't have said what I said.
Damn, Skippy. And if setting you straight means that I'm gonna be a lonely cat lady who reads a lot of books, well then bring on the Friskies, baby.
Mona Thorne, you are one of a kind. And I'm feeling that.
You should.
I'm sure you'll make some crazy white boy very happy.
I'm glad you realized that you can't change for every guy that comes along.
You have to embrace who you are so that somebody else can't.
From now on, if a man wants Mona Thorne, he will have to take me the way I am.
Excuse me. But aren't you Scary Spice?
Why, yes, I am. And this is me mate Jennifer, with a G.
Hello, Lou.
Have a seat. Rocky, give us a minute, come on now.
I know I'm gonna regret this, but what do you have?
The lady will have the seared ahi tuna salad, but instead of seared, she'd like it grilled. Thanks. And instead of the ahi, she'd prefer the mahi-mahi. Thanks. And substitute the vinaigrette with an extra light Dijonnaise. And can you drizzle that? Thanks.
He'll have the same. Thanks. Oh, and with the dressing, can you make it more than a drizzle but less than a downpour? Thanks.
Are you referring to the dressing or the tears I shed every time you come through that door?
The dressing. Thanks.
Please, God, don't let them reproduce.
Dee Dee, do you know how much I've enjoyed these last few weeks with you?
Funny you should mention that. Happy 2-week anniversary. See, I figured red's a power color, and you attend a lot of power meetings, so power on with your bad self.
Dee Dee, I love it. I just wish I'd remembered.
Please, don't give it a second thought. Just make up for it on our 3-week anniversary.
What do you know? 2-week anniversary with Dee Dee. Present her with a gift.
Neil, you little perpetrator. You did remember. Oh, it's a swizzle stick with teeth marks.
It's from the first drink I ever bought you. You were so nervous you almost chewed it in half. Corny, huh?
What does this tell you?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could you repeat that?
Do you mind? People are eating.
Finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy. Inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is loving. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Guess who just had another amazing date?
Who wants to smack her first?
I'm sorry. I should be more sensitive considering you're also alone. Oh, but I'm just so damn happy.
Well, I'm not happy. I mean, tell me, Dee Dee, can this man, this Neil, give you everything I can give you?
Let's see. He's an investment banker, has a house in Presidio Heights, and drives a Lexus when his Jag clashes with his suit.
Just as I thought. Brother don't know how to dress.
Now, Mona, when Neil comes over tonight to pick me up, I want you to come up and meet him.
Wow, you actually want my opinion on this guy? That's a first.
Your opinion means a lot to me. You're my sister, and I want to share this great guy with you.
Really? Y'all talking about a threesome? I mean, I would never get involved in something like that unless somebody asked me. I wouldn't want to be rude.
always fantasize about two women. Isn't it bad enough they can't satisfy one?
Now, Mona, I need to know what you think before my mother gets wind of it. If Neil can't impress you, my mother will eat him alive and leave nothing but the bones.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell me if you think he's worthy. If you say he's not, I'll cut him loose.
Seriously?
No.
Oh.
But I might wait a few more dates to open the candy store, if you know what I mean.
You women just talk dirty. And I like that about you.
And this is his gift to me for our 2-week and 1-day anniversary.
Wow, he pays for dinner and buys you presents? I gotta get me one of those.
Ooh, that must be Neil. On time, as usual.
How do I look? Do I look okay? Wait, what am I doing? I'm meeting your date, not mine. But still, do I look okay?
You look fine. I look dazzling.
A girl could grow old waiting for this door to open. Not that I will, ever.
Mom, what are you doing here?
I just stopped by to drop off Tiffany, fall collections, details now.
It's just a butterfly pin. It was a gift from a friend.
The only kind of friend who spends $750 on a butterfly is a friend who wants to get in the butterfly's pants. Don't you agree, Squash Blossom?
I was just leaving.
No, you weren't. Mom was just leaving.
The pin man is coming over, is he? I do believe this day has a purpose.
Mom, I really like this one. Please don't ask him for proof of employment. Neil, oh, how did you know Godiva is my favorite?
It was number 6 on the list of Dee Dee's likes and dislikes that you gave me.
Well, Dee Dee likes. And I want to introduce you to...
Mrs. Thorne, the mother. So, about my daughter, your intentions?
Well, I intend to treat her with the tenderness she deserves, the respect she commands, and the affluence she was born for. So as she moves forward in life, she'll do so with the same grace and beauty that her mother obviously has.
You had me at affluence.
And this is my sister.
Mona?
Neil Crawford. Small world, huh?
I'll say.
You two know each other?
Yeah, from high school. He's a great guy. Dee Dee, I gotta go. I think I left the window open. The cat could get out.
You don't have a cat.
Well, a cat could get in.
Okay, Mona. Neil's gone. Start talking.
I'm sorry for leaving like that. It was just weird seeing him again.
Yeah, well, he told me you guys went out for a while. And I know you and I haven't been in contact for a few years, but I never heard you mention him. Should you have mentioned him?
Well, we dated most of senior year. And then on prom night, like so many girls across this great nation, I came home with my dress inside out and my underwear in my evening bag.
So you and Neil were...
naked on a picnic table. He was my first. Not at all what I imagined it would be. Ew! What do you mean, ew?
Mona, my friends and I don't even share men. I can't do that with my sister. Thank God I haven't slept with him yet. I should just end this.
Wait, I didn't tell you that so you'd break up with him.
Mona, I just don't want some guy to come between us. And I don't really know what the sister etiquette is in this situation.
It's simple. The older sister tells the younger sister to go for it.
So you really are okay with this?
I know how much you like him, Dee Dee, and me and Neil were 1,000,000 years ago. So I'm fine with it if you are.
Then I guess I'm fine with it too. Thanks, Mona. This is what sisterhood is all about.
Just don't make the mistake I did. Be sure your dress is on right side out before you go to breakfast at Denny's.
Yeah, me at Denny's. That'll happen.
Hey, Mona.
Hey, Neil. So, another date?
Ah, with an angel. By the way, Dee Dee tells me you're in the music business. Always knew you'd achieve your dream.
That is so sweet. Oh, hey. I just dropped off some mail of yours that got mixed in with mine. It's a bill, otherwise I'd keep it.
Oh, thanks. Neil and I took a jog around the Presidio.
It's getting hot out there.
In here, too.
Oh, allow me.
Thanks. Still wearing that cologne, huh?
Just call me Mr. Obsession.
I will.
I think you're still sweet on this guy.
No, I'm not. I just have a slight attraction to Neil's smile. His personality. The way his eyes twinkle every time he asks, "Have you seen Dee Dee?" God, I'm pathetic. What is wrong with my life? I feel like I'm back in high school and Dee Dee's a cheerleader who's stealing my guy.
I feel you, sister. Those bitches stole the quarterback from me.
Adam, have you been eavesdropping?
There's so little in my life that makes me smile. Don't take this away, too.
I think your ears should be tuned to where there's phone lines. Now get out there and answer them.
They'll call back. They always do.
So what am I supposed to do, Spence? It's not like I want to start seeing Neil again. Well, maybe I do. No, I don't. Maybe I could. No, I can't. I don't know. Dee Dee dating him just feels wrong.
Then you've got to be honest with her. She's your sister. She'll understand.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't have a sister. But it sounds like the right piece of advice.
Thanks, Spencer. Even though you basically offered nothing, I will extract something useful from it.
Yeah.
Aw. Aw. If you're giving out hugs, I could use one.
Not now, Adam.
I wasn't talking to you.
Hey, Dee Dee.
What's up?
I just want to return your blouse. Oh, and one more thing. Remember that conversation we had about it being okay for you to see Neil? Well, I take it all back. I don't want you to see him again. Ever.
Are you saying you want to date him again?
All I'm saying is I don't want you dating him.
You lay this on me after I've really started having feelings for Neil? You're the one who encouraged me to keep seeing him.
And now I'm encouraging you not to see him.
Mona, you can't just jerk people around like that.
Hey, I can hear you two all the way downstairs. You need me to referee or something?
Back off, Spencer. This is between me and my sister.
Fine. Y'all can have y'all chick fight. But if competition over men doesn't get some clothes to ripping, I don't know why I bother hanging out with you women.
There isn't gonna be a chick fight.
Maybe there isn't. Maybe there is.
I was about to explain to Dee Dee that everyone knows you don't date your sister's ex. It's an unwritten law. Would have been one of the commandments, but they wanted an even number.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, they put in that thou shalt not kill.
Now, Dee Dee, it's not your fault. You just haven't been schooled in Mona speak. See, sometimes yes means no. And sometimes yes means hell no. And sometimes yes actually means yes. But I never trusted.
Mona speak, huh? Well, here's a little Dee Dee speak. I'm dating Neil, I'm digging Neil, and I'm done with this conversation. Oh, and one more thing. Get out. You see, sometimes get out means get out.
That's fine, because it smells like old boyfriend in here anyway. So now she refuses to stop seeing him, my old boyfriend.
The nerve of some people.
Thank you. I knew you would understand.
I'm talking about you. You have tripped right off the planet.
What?
Honey, you dated Neil way back in high school. And after you broke up, I never heard another word about it.
But Neil wasn't just any boyfriend. He was special.
I know, baby. Your first always is. And I understand why seeing Neil again can confuse you. But you know what I think? I'll tell you what I think. I think you are romanticizing this because he was your first. And by the way, if I had known what you two were up to on prom night, that man would be walking around without a kickstand.
But I was really into Neil, and I'm feeling those feelings again.
Mona, look me in the eye and tell me that he was one of your greats. Like Keith from San Jose State or Mark with the razor bumps. Armando from the gardening service.
You knew about Armando?
Please, your hair always smelled like Miracle Grow. Mona, don't let some guy from your past screw up your life. Be strong, move on. I moved on from your father.
No, you haven't.
It just seems that way because I'm obsessed with hating him. Bottom line is, you need to give up this ghost.
Neil isn't a ghost. He's very real, and so are my feelings. Besides, you're my mother, and you're supposed to be on my side. Now tell me that I'm right and that I'm pretty like a good mother should.
Okay.
And now, she wants me to stop seeing him because she's not comfortable with it anymore. Mona, speak.
I think Mother needs to tell you a little story. Have any Frangelico?
No.
I suppose I can do this straight. When we were growing up, your Aunt Vivian had a romance with a tasty Cuban trumpet player down at the club. She took me to see him one night, to show him off. Well, needless to say, he took one look at me and it was vaya con Dios, Vivian. We had a feverish affair for a few weeks till I realized they paid those people scale. Vivian has never forgiven me, and I have never forgiven myself.
Is that why she sends those nasty cards at Christmas?
Every year I can count on a fruitcake and a death threat. And Dee Dee, I thought your agenda was to get close to Mona.
It was. But Neil is the most attentive, challenging, exciting guy I've ever dated.
But you only have one sister. And if you lose her, you might never get her back again. You have to decide what's more important to you.
That's the most unsuperficial thing I've ever heard you say.
All great divas have a trick or two up their sleeves. Keeps the wannabes in their place. Phyllis.
Big Dee Dee. Is that concern I see on your face, or is it time to call Dr. Botox?
Giving your daughter more advice that's going to keep her emotionally stunted.
FYI, I told Mona to move on and forget about Neil.
Oh, my God. I just told my Dee Dee that.
So we agree on something?
It appears so.
Trust me, Phil, a merger at this juncture would only weaken both firms. Great, we'll settle it at the Niners game Sunday. All right.
Opening a satellite office on the stairwell?
Just waiting for Dee Dee to get home.
Since you've been seeing Dee Dee, we really haven't had a chance to talk about old times. God, we had so much fun in high school, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. You remember those cheesy fake IDs we had?
I think I look damn good for a 41-year-old Asian guy. Oh, remember the senior ski trip to Tahoe?
They should never give a black man ski poles.
Oh, what about the night we snuck into the school and we put the bra and panties on the statue of President Taft?
That wasn't me.
It wasn't?
No, I had to write that essay on teenage responsibility.
Oh, yeah, the principal read it to me right before I got suspended. But still, we really had something. I mean, we went out for like 6-7 months. That's decades in high school time.
Mona, that was a really great time in our lives.
It was.
What we had together was special. Too bad we have to grow up and go on.
Yeah. It's too bad.
These garlic mashed potatoes are okay. They're not half as good as my mother's. Does your mother have a specialty?
Shrimp scampi.
Oh.
And if it's not spiced just right, the cook catches hell.
Here's your bill in advance. Thanks. The dessert special is cobbler. You can have it with or without ice cream, but it doesn't matter because we're out of both. Thanks. Gratuities included because I don't trust you not to stiff me. Thanks.
So, Neil, I want to talk to you about...
Sorry to interrupt, but can I borrow Dee Dee for a second? I need to talk to her about something very important.
Mona, it's one thing to fight in private. In public, it's just ghetto.
I'm not here to fight. I want to talk about Neil.
I just don't say another word. I'm breaking up with him.
You're what?
I was just about to give him the axe when you walked in. Mona, if you're not comfortable with me seeing him, then it's just not meant to be. My relationship with my sister is far more important than any man.
Do you mean that? Dee Dee, don't break up with Neil. Now, I realized today that what he and I had, it wasn't some storybook romance. We were just two kids who wanted to do what our parents told us not to. But you and Neil are adults who are disgustingly compatible. You deserve a chance.
You're not gonna change your mind this time?
No, I'm not. I want you to be happy. At least one of us should be.
Thanks, Mona. I really want to give this relationship with Neil a shot. This sister thing is gonna work, isn't it?
Despite my best efforts. You know, I have to say that it's pretty impressive that even when it comes to matters of the heart, we can both be so unselfish.
When you think about it, I'm really the unselfish one. Yeah, see, I was willing to drop Neil on principle. You only came around when you realized you didn't have feelings for him anymore.
Look, kid, take what you can get. Now go on back to your man.
I'm gonna do just that.
Something terrible's happened. My dog Misty got hit by a car, and we don't know if he's gonna make it. I feel so alone now. I could really use a hug.
I'm not touching you, man. Back up.
Fine. I don't have a damn dog anyway.
Put a lock on the door. Put a lock on the door. Every time I come to work.
So irresistible.
No, I'm just tired.